Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Thanks, Herb. And welcome, one and all, to the famed Herb Brooks Arena alongside the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, as we get set for our final gold medal game of 2022, the grand finale, as we welcome Burlington, Vermont's own Vermont Dynamo, as they come in and challenge the Springfield Junior Thunderbirds, dressed in their special Simpsons-themed uniforms. For those of you unfamiliar, in the blue with a yellow trim, those are the Springfield Isotopes? I don't believe my eyes. Those are the Junior Thunderbirds, and in the white sweaters with the red trim, that is Vermont, the Dynamo. As this is an Albertville 10U division matchup. December 4th, 2022, Sunday, the final one. My name's Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here. So glad you'd have me here. Alongside the smooth operator behind the camera, that's Robin. As we get a look in at the Dynamo goaltender, Declan Chase. A shout out to Chase, as this is played from the top of the slot, shot down and kicked away by Chase. As we progress through the first period, we'll get a mention of each of the players on these teams, as this is chased down by Rudliff. Rajon and Siciliano with the icebreaker, as Rajon sends it up into the slot. Siciliano sends it into the back of the net, and the ice is broken. A minute 33 into the first, and the Thunderbirds out in front 1-0. Out on the ice for the Dynamo, Fisher. Rushlow. This is Rushlow here. The center with Cassette. As Cassette picking it up from the far side half wall. Centering pass over to Siciliano. And Siciliano sending that one a little too high up into the glass. Played out towards the far side corner, as that is deflected up into the glass. Played by the end boards around to the near side as Anderson pinches down to the half wall. And now here comes Rushlow. Very quickly up into the right side circle. Shot, rebound out towards the left side. And just behind on that one, as Springfield comes back with a little shot. And no goal here. Early celebration, but that thing popped up and over Chase, but not across the goal line. And at first glance, it would have looked like it was a goal, as that had deflected, gone over the goaltender, but did not cross the line. As Springfield sends it up ahead into the offensive zone. We have already watched 5 gold medal games and enjoyed each and every one of them. We have had good crowds in-house And on the last game, which was set up on a special live stream for some of the folks couldn't be here locally, we had a good audience in the virtual audience. As this is played around to the near side, Martello in the corner. Pressured by Mercadenti. As Mercadenti looking for a little bit of help from Douglas, as Douglas fading from right to left gets the shot off, but a little wide of the net. Now that looked like a Simpsons move. I like that. Out on the far half wall as that is tossed out across to the near side corner. Of course, this is a play on the idea that nobody knows where Springfield actually is in The Simpsons. And so when you get a look at those uniforms, which I'm sure Robin has already gotten a close-up of, and if not, I'm sure she will. Aren't you curious, Robin? The insignia on the chest of these sweaters is done up isotope style, like in The Simpsons. As this is played along the near side half wall, out to neutral ice. Racing up on the left wing side as Rudloff chases it down on the far side. Waiting for it is Cassette. Centering pass as that comes across the crease. And let us not sleep on the insignia on the front of the uniforms for the Dynamo, as that is a solid contrast in red and white. As this is tossed out across the slot. And now here comes Walcott. Walcott veering out towards the right side, sends it off the far side corner. Ward shot as that one slaps off of the iron. As Rejan sends it into neutral ice. And now Rejan up into the offensive zone. At the top of the slot, poke checked away. Midway through the first, Thunderbirds leading 1-0. As the Dynamo skating very well on this ice. Shot on net by Rushlow. As this comes out towards the near side corner. Pass Bernier as Fisher sends it down low. Wrapping around to the far side corner as Cassette comes up with it. Mercadante pressuring on as this comes around to the near side. Out towards the point, and Fisher saves the zone. Trying to get to the forehand side as Mercadante doing well to deny. Shot towards the net as that gets deflected. And Maylou comes up with a stop. And so we get changes out on the ice ahead of the face-off. Anderson, Siciliano, Douglas, and Grimshaw out on the ice, along with Anderson. Played from the near side. These red and white unis for Vermont remind me of the Boston Terriers. If you've never seen Boston University uniforms, they look very similar. That red and white, a very high contrast, as Rabideau plays it along the side. And that'll be blown dead as that puck was parked alongside the cage. More changes ahead of the face-off as we see Walcott, Rushlow, Cassette, Rodliff, and Martello out on the ice for Vermont. Ogg tossing it up ahead to Rajon as that's eased across to McGrath. Played up towards the blue stripe. Vermont coming away with a steal. And now collected back up by the Dynamo. From the right side, shot wide of the net as that was deflected. And a steal pinching down from the blue line with help in the neutral zone. That gives the Dynamo an opportunity to pinch down like that as they had coverage over the top. As this Dynamo team seems well prepared. Played out to neutral ice. 3.5 to go, first period action in a 1-goal puck game. As the team in blue and yellow leading 1-0. Played down low behind the net. As this is handed off over the top of the slot. And it looks like that's going to be an offsides. Da 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 da. As we set up a neutral zone face-off on the far side dot. As this is pinned up against the wall. Played across the neutral zone. As Cassette chasing down the puck handler. And Dina catching a little bit of contact. Now at the 10U group, there is no body checking, but you will occasionally see some bodies colliding, as this is Martello from out wide, working the one-handed backhand stick handle. Played to the near side as Fisher takes a little bit of contact. Dina on the left wing side, squaring up, shot up above the cage. Played down from the far side half wall as Rajon sends it towards the slot. Springfield looking for a little bit more buffer between them and Vermont. Mercadante with a backhander as that is shed by Chase. Picked up by Martello, flicked out to neutral ice as Carrier sends it down into the slot. Bernier trying to keep it down low in the offensive zone. As we have a loose stick out on the ice, getting ever further away from its owner. As we get down to the final minute of the first period, Siciliano applying pressure. Played out by Bernier. Up ahead to Rajon. And flicked out towards the far side half wall. Cassette and Hammond able to force the turnover. Here's Cassette. Tossed down low with 25 seconds remaining in this first period. In a close one. This here, the Albertville 10U gold medal game. The final game of 2022. And we are enjoying the closeness of it all. As that will close out one period of play at the end of one. The Thunderbirds striking one. That's all we have. 1-0 We'll take a quick break, step outside, rotate the tires. When we come back, we'll have baking tips with Martha. Oh, Martha! From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching CANAM Hockey, the Albertville 10U gold medal game. We'll be right back. And if it gets really bad, I break out the tuba. Because nothing beats a tuba when you're trying to fill some space. Welcome back. As we pay tribute to longtime veteran NHL broadcaster Mike Doc Emmerich in welcoming you to the second period, the period of the long change, as the goaltenders have traded nets, putting them and the defensive zones they guard on the opposite end of the ice from their benches. So defensive on-the-fly substitutions will be difficult. So the key takeaway here is get into the offensive zone early and often and see if you can't fatigue the defense. Try to draw them out of position, perhaps even draw penalties from them, and ultimately get some goals. As the Springfield Thunderbirds coming into the offensive zone, shot off of the far side post. And so that there is a little bit of the cliff notes of the period of the log change. As this is played by Rajon out across towards the far side. And check, that's Anderson. And now McGrath. Here's Rajon from the right circle. Being contested by Rodliff. And now Rajon from the left side, tossed towards the net. Rebound, could not connect with that quickly enough as McGrath had a good sight on a wide open half of the net. Played down by Anderson. Down towards the back door and covered up by Chase. "90 seconds into this second period. It's a close one here. My name's Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. You can read a little bit about the origin story of the new commentating career in a title called Celebrating Life and Hockey Play-by-Play. We are due a second installment on that to tell part two of where it's at after the pandemic or even during the pandemic. As this is played out towards the weak side and a kick save by Chase. Dropped off to the right wing side, shot chested away. Out towards the weak side. As this is played across the crease. Over to Rajon. Over to Dina. Kicked out. As Martello trying to clear the slot. And Springfield getting some extra looks here. A little bit too much for comfort as Walcott comes down low, deep in the offensive zone. Everything played pretty cleanly here by both teams. As it looks like we have Revithis out on the ice. Mercadante sending it down towards the far side corner. Chased down by Dina. Rajon in the mid-slot area. Douglas providing some support. And Mercadante out there as well. Pinching down is Siciliano. And now Rushlow. With help coming up alongside with Walcott. Rushlow out in front, shot goal. And Rushlow Slinging one to the back of the net. And there's your equalizer, folks. Three and a half minutes into this second period, and the Dynamo get on the board. We are all tied up at one apiece. For those of you who might be watching this out of the time capsule 10 years later, skating in the light blue and yellow, those are the Springfield Junior Thunderbirds, and in the white and red, the Vermont Dynamo out of Burlington, Vermont. Oh, not far away, a popular place for people in this area to travel out to.
Time of the goal, 29, second period.
And so once again, rush low from Martello. And let's give a shout out to Lee behind the scorer's desk. Thank you so much for your efforts. As the official delivers the information over to Lee, Lee not only handling the timekeeping, the scorekeeping, but also the information that comes in for the penalties and who gets the score and the assist, and then the PA announcements. So a shout out to Lee as this is played out to the low slot. Now this Vermont Dynamo team out of Burlington, Vermont, if you drive up towards Plattsburgh, which is, I don't know, from Lake Placid, it's closer than it is to Saranac Lake, where I'm at. But from Lake Placid here, the Olympic Center, probably about 45 minutes, 50 minutes northeast. And then you hop on the ferry and go across Lake Champlain, and there you are, Burlington. Burlington coming in and, well, in some sense, I would say saving the day, providing us some really good competition here as we are all tied up at one apiece midway through regulation with just over 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Walcott from the half wall. As Rajon trying to get access to the offensive zone again, and Anderson will get there instead. Tossed out to neutral ice as Ogg trying to settle the puck with his foot. Deflects it over towards the winger. As Labor helping to keep things in the offensive area. As this is tossed towards the blue line, but Rushlow coming up with it, shot off the side of the cage. Rushlow playing it off of the iron behind the cage, still loose out in front. Swatted as Walcott trying to get it trained on net. And now chasing in the middle. Shot, save, swatted away. Shot, save, swatted away. Here's Walcott from the left side into the middle. Shot, goal. As Walcott feeds Rushlow, and the Dynamo go out in front 2-1. And so the Isotopes trailing by a goal. As this is played out across the slot, backhand attempt wide of the net. And now coming up on the left wing side. Pass out in front, and Chase comes up with a stop. as the Dynamo coming out across into the offensive zone. Played off the end wall. And so we get a stoppage. And what does that bring in the second period during stoppages? Well, of course, it brings wholesale line changes. What else? As this is played on the near side circle. Isotope sending it up ahead across neutral ice, and now 1-on-1. Drawing commitment from Chase as Rajan trying to send it back in front of the net. And now with an odd skater advantage, played out towards the right wing side, chested out in front, rebound, covered up as Nailu getting the stop and getting the whistle. Played out towards the left point. And now Siciliano tracking for the puck. Played across neutral ice. And Vermont with one behind the defense. That was Rabideau. Here's Rabideau around the side of the cage. Out in front, swatted out towards the blue line. Two very strong teams here as this one comes up off of the pipe. Played out into the mid slot. Shot still loose out in front. And that is signaled a goal as it is forced in from the left wing side. Credit labor on that one. Not just figuratively, but literally. And so with 2:02 remaining in the second period, the Dynamo up 3-1. And that'll be offside.
Time of the goal, 2:02, second period.
And so Rushlow comes up with that one. Once again, thank you, Lee. Lee, oh, maybe, actually not. I think I misidentified my scorekeeper. I'm giving credits, yes? Yeah, I'm giving credits where credits shouldn't be given. Oh well, you're welcome, Lee. I thought I was giving extra special thanks there. Well, I can't take it back now. It's already out there. Played out along the left wing side. This is Rovithis. Rovithis from the left circle. As that is fumbled out into neutral ice and offsides. 63 seconds remaining, second period action. We've seen a couple of the Springfield teams out on the 80 rink through the course of this weekend. As we get down to the final minute of this period. In fact, the Springfield Junior Thunderbirds in the Nagano 12U division played for gold over on the 32 rink earlier this morning. And then we had the Innsbruck 12U Springfield Thunderbird team here on the 80 even earlier, as they have provided us with plenty of great entertainment. The Nagano 12U we had yesterday against Hingham, as this is held on to by Chase. In fact, let's see, in the Torino 14U, good golly, how many teams did Springfield travel with this weekend? 4 or 5? 3 or 4? A couple of 12s, a 10, and a 14. As this one gets past Melu with 0.3 seconds. Can we get a look at that 0.3 seconds? However can that be done? 0.3 seconds left on the clock. Just barely getting there in time as the buzzer buzzes. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, step outside, rotate the tires. When we come back, we'll tell you why you don't store the topiaries in the linen closet. Wait, no, we won't tell you that. Jonathan will teach you how to build a floating bookshelf. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching CANAM Hockey, the Gold Medal Edition. We'll be right back. Ask them, what is a floating bookshelf? It's real. You can look it up. I mean, your parents can look it up. Even the president can look it up. As we open up third period action, we welcome you to the final stanza of regulation. The team in white and red out of Burlington, Vermont, the Vermont Dynamo leading 4-1. Still plenty of hockey opportunity out there on the ice as this one is held in at the blue line. This is a very strong skating and strong shooting and strong coordinating Springfield team. As we saw an attempt at a self-pass off of the boards. Played around the corner to the near side. Here's Walcott. Walcott with the shot as that saucers all the way out to the far side corner. Martello firing it back down low. Cassette centering pass. Intercepted by Dina. Dina trying to get that slip pass out to Rajon. Looking to extend the offense as this is blocked away by Melu. And now here's Douglas. Douglas chips it up ahead to Rajon. Rajon's got Dina on the left side. And a little bit too shallow a pass as that gets disrupted. Here comes Martello. Martello over the top of the slot, splitting the D, and look at the balance there as this is played around to the near side. Rabidou unable to hold his own as Ravithis sends it up ahead to Douglas. Douglas trying to drag it in with the backhand, spinning around and sending it across the slot, needing a little bit of help. And now here's Rushlow. Played in on net as Melu sends it away. This is Grimshaw. Grimshaw with a little shake move. Flings it out by the backhand. And again, talk about the coordination here as Siciliano comes in on the left wing side, centering pass all the way down on the far side doorstep, and Chase comes up with a stop. Ravithis winning the face-off as this is turned over at the blue line. Tossed a little too far ahead. And that was I want to say that's a body check. You got to save that for a couple of years later. Here's Siciliano from the left wing side, squaring up, trying to go to the short side as this is flung out across neutral ice. Played from D to D as Carrier chases it down. Carrier's got Mercadante on the left defensive side as this is played all the way down for icing. 8:52 remaining, third period action. Dynamo up by 3. And it looks like we've got a Tampa Bay Lightning skater coming down by the Zamboni pit in the background. I mean, they are wearing the TB and they look like they're carrying a hockey bag. As Rushlow's centering pass is broken up. Douglas with a leaning poke to pass that one. The poke pass. Just give it here. Poke pass the puck. Poke pass what? Poke pass the puck. Here's Rushlow to the backhand as that's covered up by Maylou. Poke pass the puck? Yeah, poke pass the puck. You do it all the time. Well, I mean, you're retired now, but in your heyday, what were you doing? You were poke passing the puck. As this is played out to Rudliff. Rejected up the slot. And now an odd skater advantage. Rudliff will get there first, but a little bit of additional support out in front. Here's Martello. Played up ahead. Anderson sends it right back down as Dina trying the toe drag move. Rovithis veering out towards the left side from the near side corner. Down along the goal line and loose out in front, but Dina could not get that shot off as there looked to be a little bit of room out there. As Rabideau gets it out to neutral ice. Up ahead to Labor. Labor to the back door on the weak side. As Hammond sends it up. And Springfield battling for it at the near side half wall. Eased up ahead as Rajon almost putting Rushlow in a trap there as the two defenders were pinching in on the puck handler. And now Rudliff back to his own zone. Played up ahead as Walcott grabs it up. From the half wall. And it looks like that may have gone out. We'll have a neutral zone face-off on the far side dot just outside the Springfield zone. As this is played by Douglas. Centering pass, Siciliano shot as that's deflected away. And now Rushlow racing through traffic as Carrier sends it up to Siciliano. Siciliano powering forward. Over to Bernier. Bernier trying to settle the puck. Siciliano down by the end boards, out in front. And Douglas trying to get that shot off as Bernier digs it out. And Walcott looking for the stretch pass as they give the attempt. They get it out there. Walcott with a shot, and that goes up too high. Cossette from the half wall with 5.5 to go. Third period action. Dynamo with a 3-goal advantage right now. Rovithis on the left wing side. Rovithis out towards the weak side. From the top of the slot. Shot down as Chase comes up with a stop. Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. Robin with the smooth operation of the visuals. As we are closing out our final gold medal game of 2022. 2022? 2022. Do what with the puck? Poke pass it. That's right. This is the end of 7 consecutive weekends of CANAM hockey action. What will we be doing in the break? Well, during the break, I think we'll have a little bit of college basketball in the next weekend. And then after college basketball, we'll be running camera for the World Cup bobsled event here in Lake Placid, December 14th through the 18th. And then what? Well, we'll see what shapes up from there, but there's a chance that we might be covering some AAA hockey down south in early January. Early January, you say? Yes, Manitoba. As we get down to 4 minutes and change remaining in regulation. Away from the screen, Melu is taking a stroll down the promenade, the goal line, as it were. Played up to the point. As Rushlow gets it out to Walcott. Walcott trying to whip one off. Played out to the near side. Here comes Springfield. Dina up ahead, centering pass. Back on the other side to the back door, and then tossed and in. And Springfield, the Isotopes, needed something, and they get it. As Douglas passes it off to Rajon. Played out to the point. As they are back on sides, a nice little low angle pass. Played to the top of the slot as that is deflected out towards the right side. As Carrier comes in. Played over to Dina. Dina from the corner. Into the right side, Rajon squaring up. Shot, rebound out in front. Shot, saved by Chase. And what a performance by Declan Chase. For those of you who are looking for the official scoring on this game, you want to go to canamhockey.com and click on the game info link. Down to 2 minutes and change remaining in regulation. Thunderbirds trail by 2. For those of you joining in this late in the game, where have you been? Happy birthday, Mike Ramsey. Belated birthday. Mike Ramsey turning 62 yesterday. Olympic gold medalist for Team USA back in 1980. Here's Rushlow. Rushlow going to the backhand. And Rushlow picking one up. And that makes things very tough for Springfield. We'll see if they decide to pull Melu out and get an extra attacker out there. Siciliano out on the right side. Centering pass as that slips past everybody. Here's Anderson. Anderson with a long shot. Paddled away. Picked up by Siciliano.
Dynamo goals are number 63, Colin Rossalo, unassisted, 701-53.
Deflected off of the end wall. Played behind the net. Looking for the wraparound. As this comes out to Bernier. Cassette getting hung up along the boards and now chasing it down. And that'll be icing as we get down to the final minute of regulation. May we get one more tight shot on that Isotopes insignia. Apparently they got the licensing for it. As this is played from the low slot, and Maylou comes up with a stop. And then on the follow through, Dynamo putting this one to rest. With just outside of a half minute remaining. On the opposite side by the scorers table, the CANAM folks have come down with all of the treats. The arena banner, the Challenge Cup plaque, the medals. Played through traffic, peeling back. A little evasive stick handling. Out of the corner. 19 seconds left. Ogg passes it up towards the right side. One-on-one. Chase with a stop. Rebound goal. And a solid setup there. Good reflexes as Ogg able to clean that one up. And now Ogg coming up one more time out towards the far side. A good opportunity there as that knocks the net off its moorings. And that will close it out. And so the Dynamo celebrating the victory.
For the handshake, and then we'll have Springfield go out our teams line up on the blue lines for the gold medal presentation.
As both teams gather on the center stripe to exchange goodwill on the handshake line. Good game, good game. Safe travels, good meals, and good luck. What a great day to be a hockey player. What a great day to play hockey. And at the end of it all, the Dynamo coming up with a victory. And it's been a great weekend. We'll take a quick break and come back for the medal ceremony from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York. My name's Glenn Burnett alongside Robin, the smooth operator. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the gold medal edition. We'll be right back.
Thank you to the Vermont Dynamo for coming and joining us today. Fantastic game. And as far as the Challenge Cup goes, let's introduce our Albertville Division gold medalist, the Springfield Junior Thunderbirds. Number 2, Levi Carrier. Number 4, Dynamo. 37, Walker Anderson. Number 43, Joey McGrath. Number 71, Joey Mercadot. 88, Mason Bergen. And the Thunderbird goaltender, Mason Bayou. Thunderbird coaches, congratulations, Andre Carey, Siciliano, David Grayson, and Chris Grimshaw. Fantastic weekend. Once again, we want to thank the Dynamo for joining us today. And we would like to invite now our gold medalist, the Thunderbirds, to the podium for the championship photo and the presentation of the arena banner and gold medal prize. Coaches, please join us for the photo.
Once again, we thank the team traveling from Burlington,
Your gold medalist,
the Vermont Dynamo, and there we have a portrait of gold around and on the podium with the Olympic torch, the arena banner, the Challenge Cup plaque, the gold medals, and the smiles from coast to coast as we bid adieu to 22 as we'll get ready to clear this sheet for the last time. And shut down the broadcast. On behalf of Matt Schiller, our producer, Robin and Megan and Joe, and who else was here? Tamsin as well, and all of the rest of the production crew handling camera duties, for the CANAM hockey event staff, for the Olympic Center staff, as we had a couple of blue coats come in, what was it, yesterday? Standing alongside us, making sure that everything was hospitable. And for everyone else who traveled the distances they did, safe travels, good meals, good luck. My name's Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. You've been watching CANAM hockey from the Lake Placid Olympic Center. We're shutting this one down. We'll see you on the next one in 23.